The award-winning Cool FM Sports welcomes you to an exclusive broadcast of American Leadership Academy ALA Sierra Vista, as they will be taking on the Victory Futures Academy out of Phoenix here tonight, live on Cool FM. When this day started, it's Jeff Davenport, by the way, along with John Berger. We'll have a great halftime coming up with Logan Seeley, who is the star player for the Berean Academy Eagles. But when this day started, we were supposed to be covering our good friends Berean Academy as they play Canyon State. Well, Canyon State contacted Berean this morning and said, I'm sorry, we have to forfeit the game. So Berean got a forfeit win, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
And this game was supposed to play in St. David. St. David was opening up their field, so ALA could play a home game, but it would be in St. David. Instead, with the opening of the forfeit, that allowed ALA to be here tonight. And that's why we're here with you this evening. And they will kick off. And we are underway. Kickoff goes out. Kickoff goes out of bounds. And that means ALA will have the ball at the 35 or 40-yard line. I believe that.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, having a little issue with the connectivity, but we should be good to go now. And glad you're joining us again for ALA, taking their first home snap of their season here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista. Only one running back. Ball dropped by Tim Lee, the quarterback, not able to hang on to the snap. So that'll be a loss of about 4.5, 5 yards on the opening snap. Now, ALA is 0-1. They got shut out in their first game. Victory Futures Academy is 0-2. So one team will get their first win tonight, and hopefully we will see ALA get their very first touchdown tonight. Tim Lee takes the snap, had twins left, twins right, decides to run the ball, outruns a couple of would-be tacklers, stays on his feet, and gets a big, almost 20-yard gain for a big first down, ALA.
I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight. The quarterback runs. He's possibly the most athletic kid on that team. So you're looking at possibly a lot of running yards out of this young man.
Well, it'll be a fantastic show for us tonight, if that is the case. And ALA on their opening drive here, there is a clock on the field, but it is not being utilized. It was only utilized as a countdown for when this game would start. Nothing more. Lee under center. Pitches the ball.
Oh, no. He picked it up.
Sellers. Sellers takes it around the edge. One man to beat. He does. He will go all the way. But they're saying he was out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So it is a first down. Boy, I'd say run that exact same play again. Let him drop the ball again. Let him pick it up again. Let the over pursuit happen and let him take off and go to pay dirt, because we almost saw the very first touchdown in ALA history, but we're going to see it on this drive, John.
What a perfect little bounce right there. What an amazing, skip. It was almost, it was a perfect moment.
Two in the backfield, wide receivers split left and right as Lee is in the gun. Ball at the 34-yard line, takes a high snap, hands off. Wow, able to get through that first line of defense as the defensive tackles and guards were shooting through. He was able to dodge those and get a decent gain of about 4 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 6 with the ball spotted. The nose of the ball right at the 30-yard line on the far hash. And ALA with a 2nd down. So again, as I talked to my good friend, the Herald Review media sports editor, Bruce Wetton, he told me about these two teams and where they're at. Both of these are first-year programs. Lee backs up, looking to throw, tosses it, 2 receivers there, and none come down with it.
Ouch. Right off the tips of his fingers, unfortunately. It was a nice ball, though, let me say that.
I believe it was Sellers and Sellers, both in the vicinity, that being Cole and Chase. We're chasing after that ball. None coming down with it. 3rd and 6 for ALA. Wearing their almost Patriot-like jerseys. That is their colors, is
Red, white, and blue is honestly the coolest color scheme.
Well, that is their colors. They got their navy blue jerseys and pants with their red numbers and red socks. While Victory Futures Academy wearing their white jerseys, white pants, black helmets. Here in the first quarter, opening drive for ALA.
Oh, it's an option.
Lee decides to take it around the edge. Gets forced out of bounds. It will be a 4th down. Not able to turn it upfield to try to get the north-south yardage, getting a lot of east-west on that play. It will be 4th and a long 3.
I mean,
maybe 2.5.
He is athletic. Holy smokes.
Yeah, definitely made something out of nothing there, without a doubt. There was certainly a lot of athleticism coming on this near side here, as we saw Tim Lee, the quarterback for the ALA Guardians, here in Sierra Vista. Thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. We'll be talking about them over the course of this first half, and then during the second half.
Ooh, what's this?
It's a forced push. They're going to do the tush push. The tush push goes up ahead. They gain the 3 and then some. Big first down for ALA. A great play, actually. Having it set up to make it look like it was going to be a run play, handoff to either the fullback or tailback on both wings, and then deciding to bring them up and do the tush push.
8 yards on a tush push, though, right? That's not a normal tush push.
No,
that's just a carry. That's just a run.
That's a hardcore run, and that was a great job blocking up front.
That was incredible.
By the Guardians' offensive line. Lee in the gun. Twins left. Slot receiver to the right. Running back on the bobbles that snap. High.
Whoa, he almost brought that down.
How did Chase Sellers almost get that one-handed grab? Unfortunately, not happening on that play from Lee as he was forced to his left trying to throw. And the throw went errant. It'll be 2nd down and 10 with the ball spotted at the 22-yard line. As we're in the first quarter here, for the first time ever, giving you an official American Leadership Academy Guardians football game here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Be sure to share this video around. Tag your friends and family. Watch some high school football tonight under the Thursday night lights at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. Lee from the gun. Rolling to his right, looking. There's a wide-open receiver.
Oh, wow.
It is Chase Sellers, and you have just seen the very first touchdown in the history of American Leadership Academy Sierra Vista.
I mean, that was a perfect little route. Just hit him in mid-stride. I mean, what more fun than that?
An opening drive touchdown by ALA starting off this game.
Yeah, you got to be happy with something like that. Your quarterback is running all over the place, throwing just amazing balls right now. And the line is making quite a push, you know?
Well, they did the protection there necessary for the quarterback to roll out. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yep, I formation.
So there's Tim Lee, the quarterback, will be under center.
Looks like they're going to the outside on pitch.
They do right there. Finds the edge. Finds the corner. And gets the 2-point conversion. It is 8-0 ALA here in the first quarter. That touchdown brought to you by our sponsors, Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, with their new physical therapy clinics open in Bisbee and Douglas and Hereford, and also providing all sorts of the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors today at 520-432-6439. You can see that phone number in the post description. Thank you also to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And thank you, of course, to the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, proud to sponsor our local youth sports coverage. Stop by Sonic every Wednesday on your way to Native Game Night for their Wacky Pack Wednesday kids meals. Only $2.49 with no limit.
I know.
I think I might go eat there.
I still haven't tried it yet.
Wait, John, you're not a kid. We're not allowed to have those. We shouldn't. We need to eat the real meals.
I can
have the Sonic Smash Burger or something like that. Sonic Smasher, I believe.
I'll get a bus full of kids to buy them for me. You know, my mom used to get the kids' meals. I don't know how she pulled that off. She just drove through with a bunch of us, and then
because she looks so young.
I guess. I mean,
that's why.
Yep.
So after getting the very first touchdown in their school's history, Followed up by the 2-point conversion. ALA has an 8-0 lead, and they will kick off from the 40 to Victory Futures Academy. We'll see their offense on the field for the first time. Again, both of these programs are winless. Nice snag out of midair at the 25. Running, dodging, still on his feet, right up toward midfield, gets tackled down at about the 45-yard line, and that is where Victory Futures will start their present on this drive. You see what I did there with future and present?
Past.
I'm trying to figure out a way to do it.
I'm trying to get past it right now.
Ah, look at you, John. Oh, that's great. This is why it's so much fun to work with this guy here.
Puns are not my strong suit.
You did great.
Yeah, well, it's a hole. It's a major hole in my entertainment game.
That's why you have me in your life.
Exactly.
I
Someone
fill in
that
that
can
gap.
do it. Exactly.
A good crowd here. ALA is
nice.
a massive school. I went there for their 9/11 ceremony, their 9/11 remembrance ceremony with. Oh, there's the first touchdown scored in ALA history. They put the ball in the stands. Flags on the play.
Whoa, he's running. He's on the outside. There he goes.
He's
he's broken another tackle. He's going. Touchdown.
Hey.
Man, that kid's big.
Yeah, whatever you need. We're here with one of the amazing teachers of Vista, who's doing right. So come on.
The assistant director.
Well,
Wow.
excuse me. I thought I didn't know. I don't know what your title is there. I mean, you're just
Superintendent.
It's just your voice. We're behind the camera right now. Yeah, Superintendent Chalmers is here from Springfield Elementary, and that's who we're hanging. Did you find a microphone? Oh, good. So they had one. That's great. Okay, good. Here, right here.
What a beautiful night.
Sure, of course. That is our team, right? That is the Guardians. It's not the other. I don't have the other team's roster. So okay, all right, just making sure. So the play was called back. It was a false start. So all that was for nothing.
Wow, I did not realize that. I thought they were lining up for a kickoff.
It almost seemed like it.
Yeah, they brought
But
it right.
instead, the play comes back and we reset the ALA defense. Again, this quarterback for Victory Futures, very large, very intimidating.
Yeah.
And you can see the size difference between him as he came down, rumbled through that secondary, and ended up going all the way.
They have the tight end on their team is a really, really big kid too. I would have thought that he was an offensive lineman. There you go.
There's
Snap.
another flag on the play. I believe that'll be another false start as they try to swarm tackle, bring him down back at the original line of scrimmage. But I believe that play will come back as well, and it will be 1st and 20 with the ball spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to get clarification right now from the head official. He does confirm that's exactly what we were looking for and looking at. So
Look at that. He is the biggest kid on the team, number 9.
boy, he really is. He
I mean,
actually almost looks like several inches taller than everybody else, and possibly even a foot taller, as you see him on the left side of that huddle. Big number 9. He is a corn-fed colossus.
They're bringing it right back somewhere. They brought it back even further to the 35-yard line for some reason.
Right. So 1st and 20. It was a second. Oh, now they're testing out a new microphone here to make sure, and I believe that's the principal that will be on the microphone.
All right. Principal Skinner.
Yes. Yeah, we had.
About 20.
Oh, is he going to be doing this all night as well? Okay. Well, we'll have some company.
Yep.
And he stands in front of the speaker, which causes the feedback.
This is from Todd. All right. Back to pass. Off to the large number 9. Oh, he's just a truck. Oh, man.
Yeah, pretty big play there coming off for the tight end, but a good gain of about 9 yards. Almost puts them back at the original line of scrimmage. So it will be 2nd down and 11 for Victory Futures. Again, they're wearing their white jerseys with black helmets. ALA, if you're just joining us, has an 8-0 lead here in the first quarter after a very long drive down the field and well executed on several levels. The very first touchdown in their school's history. They brought the ball up into the stands to probably take and put in a trophy case somewhere, since that is literally the very first touchdown in the history of ALA Sierra Vista.
Shotgun formation. Back to pass. Off to the right side, hitting that number 9 again.
Just off his fingertips on that right side. So it will be 3rd down and 11. Again, thank you so much to all of our sponsors that make this coverage possible. You can see them in the post description. We'll see if the ALA defense can hold on this 3rd and very long for Victory Futures. Again, both teams looking for their first win. When you are 0-2, when you're 0-1, and you're in front of your home crowd for the first time, literally a home crowd, where they don't even have to go to St. David. Originally, this game was supposed to be played over there in Tigers country. As you hear the crowd getting riled up for their defense to try to hold on a 3rd and very long. The whistle blows. Again, there is no clock or scoreboard, official scoreboard here at Hampton Memorial Field. There's no
official.
It's just showing the score. It's not showing the time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
The time is being kept on the field by the officials.
That's a cool thing. They're getting to
as he drops back from the shotgun formation, runs to his right, and a lot of wide open field. He will get the first down. Stays on his feet, bumbling, stumbling, rumbling down to about the 37-yard line, which is where the quarterback from Victory Futures finally gets stopped on a 3rd and long. They convert the first down, and this drive stays alive for Victory Futures.
2 really big young men that are really hard to bring down. I wanted to say earlier, the NFL is coming around to my way of thinking. The NFL has brought in all these tight ends, and I am in love with the Raiders. I hate, I'm a Chiefs fan.
That's got to be the worst feeling to say. I bet you just threw up in your mouth a little bit saying that.
It hurts. My eyes are burning. Anyway, I really, really, really like Brock Bowers. Holy smokes. And they got another tight end on their team that's a beast too. And then they got, so all these teams that are getting their big guys the ball, they're not making these kids linemen anymore. They're making these kids receivers, 220-pound linemen.
I think a lot of these kids just have that knack to be able to do that. Receiver in motion, that big number 9, and they run out to the left-hand side. He's going to be a lead blocker. But ALA comes up. Can they wrap up? They do. And get the tackle. And that will be, looks like a gain of none. The official on the line is standing right where that line marker is, and that will be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the near hash, or toward the near hash. Again at the 38-yard line. So as they get lined up again for 2nd and 10. Victory Futures down 8-0.
Oh, my.
Here in the first quarter. It was an exciting drive for ALA. If you're just joining us, they scored the very first touchdown in their school's history, and we're glad to have shown it to you here, live on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, hanging out with you under the Thursday night lights at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. Victory Futures quarterback in shotgun. Receiver in motion to the right-hand side. They hand off back to the left, and you got to hold on, and you do. That was number 8, Jaden Davis, stepping up into the hole, taking that hit, absorbing it, and bringing the runner to the ground. It will be 3rd and a very long 7 for Victory Futures.
I couldn't tell which way that play was going. I love seeing that in this direction.
Yeah, putting a man in motion the other way, handing off the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah.
So another 3rd down for ALA.
He's got to step away from that speaker.
Yeah.
He's wondering why he's whistling.
So on the 3rd down, shotgun formation, receiver in motion.
Oh, they've got him.
Can they bring him down?
No, he got away.
Oh, this is what happens when you don't wrap up. But you wrap up enough right there.
Wow.
And it will be 4th down and about 2 yards.
I think you got to go for it.
So, they will, I'm sure. You're not going to kick here. But a tush push that ALA had, I mean, you know that is a really good strategy in 8-man football, because I'm sure you're watching this going, why are the players and coaches standing out on the field? Remember, this is 8-man football. So the field is 5 yards closer on each side. The width is only 40 yards, while this field is still 100 yards in length. The width is shorter. And looks like, I don't know if we've reached the end of the first quarter. It looks like the official is holding onto the ball.
Let's go, crowd. Make some noise.
It is the end of the first quarter. ALA leads 8-0 as Victory Futures is on the move and on a drive. We want to thank you for our fantastic sponsors who make this coverage possible as we take a look at ALA. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, our #1 choice for pest control in Cochise County. Veteran owned and operated, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Find them on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management. Thank you to the Ethell Team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors. Proud to support our amazing community and these fantastic athletes that you are looking at right there in that huddle here for the American Leadership Academy in Sierra Vista. If you're considering buying or selling, make your first call to your real estate experts, Sherry Ethell and her team. The phone number is in the post description. And boy, if you want your grass looking like this grass all year round, then you need our good friends at Grasshopper Landscaping, where you will always find quality from the ground up. Grasshopper Landscaping serving Cochise County, Sierra Vista, and more. And we're so grateful for Damon, Marie, and their entire team at Grasshopper. Not sure if you heard that. It is a 4th down and 2. The ALA defense will have to step up. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line. And that is where Victory Futures will line up. Can ALA make the stop? Check the post description for all of our sponsors. Looks like they're going to line up for a tush push themselves. Will they be able to get it? They do, and then some. So the tush push, certainly an excellent form of offense for the pros, and definitely an 8-man football here in the Canyon Athletic Association Division I. The CAA in Sierra Vista. So the drive continues for Victory Futures, almost in the same manner that the drive started and continued down for the Guardians as they took their 8-0 lead, which they have right now here in this second quarter. Ball spotted at around about the 24-yard line. Wide receiver split to the left, running back flanked to the quarterback's right. Receiver in motion, they hand off. No, ball dropped on the ground. The ball dropped on the ground, and ALA recovers.
That right there is Deontay
Deontay making the recovery, and it will be ALA's ball.
Go ALA, get that ball back.
Good encouragement from the principal on the microphone as ALA ends up making a big old play, getting the turnover. That turnover brought to you by Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We love Jennifer and the entire staff there at Ginger's Auto Title for all of your auto title needs. You can trust Ginger and her staff there. Just look for the pink door on the west side of that complex at 999 East Fry Boulevard. ALA offense back on the field.
Shotgun formation.
And it is flags on the play, probably a false start pass. That will be for naught anyway. I believe it was dropped. So it is a false start. It'll be 1st and 15. But as we've seen, penalties aren't necessarily a bad, like the worst thing ever for these teams. They can recover quite quickly. When they get in that penalty box area where they just keep getting backed up. All it takes is just a few more runs. So that's what we're looking at here. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. ALA leading 8-0 now on their second drive of this game. They only got that one drive that lasted forever in the first quarter, and now here in this second quarter, Victory Futures had a very long drive, and then the turnover. Is that another flag? I believe that is going to be on the offense. And no, offside. Yeah. Oh, they're saying offside against ALA.
Weird.
It was an offside call.
Yeah,
but it is false start. Yeah, it was the right tackle ended up jumping up, or right guard, I guess, because it's basically a center guard. And so it was the right guard that ended up standing just a skosh, just a bit outside, and just a little bit early. And that is where we'll be backed up to 1st and 20. ALA having a little difficulty here after having flag-free football for the most part on their first drive. Now starting this drive, they've got 2 flags backing them up. So Tim Lee, number 1 at the quarterback, flanked on either side by running backs with receivers split to the left and right. In the drop set formation. Long pass in the hands. One man to beat, but a huge first down for ALA. Getting into Victory Futures territory. That ball will be spotted at the 41-yard line. Great job, great presence and pocket awareness by the quarterback, Tim Lee, making that gorgeous pass.
He stood tall
As he was under pressure and made the pass, completed it. It was just on a line, a perfect pass, as you just saw. Great camera work by John Berger here, flanking me, hanging out with me tonight here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista. Hey, if you're looking for some fun entertainment tonight, it's free admission. Come on in. Support our local youth like all of our amazing sponsors do. That first down brought to you by SSVEC. Now it is 1st down and 10. And stopped at the line. I think the ball might have been dropped, but luckily, Deontay ended up recovering that ball. Thank you also to the Sierra Vista Medical Group, the doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community you love. Hi there, how are you? If you want to duck down, that'd be great. Sure.
Oh, you're good.
So Guardians line up at 2nd and 11 after the bobble on the handoff, but the recovery.
Shotgun formation, 2 running back set.
Yeah, tight formation.
Ooh, the snap went
far
back
over the quarterback's head, and he's not able to recover it.
No.
They got to get on that ball, and I don't think they did.
Oh, no.
I think that is a turnover. And the recovery is made by Victory Futures out of Phoenix.
Wow, good hustle though. You know, it was a race back to the ball,
But unfortunately, Tim Lee forgot to get the ball.
Yeah,
he had a chance and decided. You have to make a choice as a quarterback. You have to make a choice. Okay, do I just drop onto the ball, or do I try to make a play?
Yep.
And I'm not sure if he couldn't make up his mind in that moment.
I think he was trying to make a play. I think you're right. I think he was trying to lean down, and that ball, you know how it just takes a weird bounce every once in a while. And it went the opposite direction. He couldn't pick it up.
That oblong shape sometimes does that. So we have a timeout on the field, first timeout in this first half as we're in the second quarter. Thank you so much to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our area since 1963. Grateful for them and for their support. If you have a business or you're someone who'd like to support the sports coverage here on Cool FM, be sure to send a DM through the Messenger app to Todd Ryan, and he will get back to you, the creator of this incredible, just an amazing Facebook space here. It was a disruptor. And
it's awesome.
Well, but that's just it. That's what all things are. That end up becoming something massive, like what Cool FM has become. It was a disruptor in the media landscape of our community. Obviously, it's something that was needed and something that has been used for the positive in so many ways. And we're glad that we're positive that you're enjoying this experience, watching the ALA team for the very first time get their very first score of the game, get their first turnover of the game. This is amazing to watch the Guardians out here in their first year in the Canyon Athletic Association, seeing them get to work here tonight. Their defense will be put to work once again, as it will be 1st and 10 for Victory Futures after getting that errant snap that went another 20 yards on the roll past the quarterback for ALA. So this is where Victory Futures will have the ball. The ALA 36-yard line. And that's where they will start this drive. ALA got a fumble recovery that caused them to get the ball back without giving up any points. So we'll watch.
Let's go defense. Let's go Guardians.
We'll watch how the Guardians defense comes through. as they're getting a little extra work put in. Back-to-back turnovers by these two teams gives Victory Futures Academy the ball again. And my goodness, where was the block?
Whoa!
No block at all.
Nasty.
Big John Kraus, number 52, one of the captains who walked out with number 1 Tim Lee to take that coin toss. So Victory Futures takes a time out. That sack brought to you by SSVEC. An amazing play, John.
He was so fast. He nearly took that snap out. He nearly took the ball out of his hands. You know, I was looking at that, and he looked just like J.J. Watt used to look. You know, he used to be a defensive tackle, defensive end kind of hybrid.
Future Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, he was amazing. And that kid just jumped that ball so fast, and he was in the backfield. That was a lot of fun to see.
Outstanding sack.
Let's get on our team student section. Let's see some
And, you know,
cheering.
he didn't pile drive him, which I kind of respect. I used to enjoy pile driving people, but I kind of feel like that's a different era. You know, when you hit the dude and you could hear the air kind of compress out, you don't really do that as much anymore. Where you pick the guy up and drive your shoulder in him. Yeah, that was a little bit. It was considered normal back in our day, and it's just, you know, not now.
Illegal now.
Yeah, murder.
It is second down and 18 after the big sack. So, Victory Futures getting backed up on that massive sack by John Kraus as the ALA defense stepping up here tonight.
What a beautiful night.
Yeah. This is September football in Sierra Vista, and a great crowd, huge crowd here. A lot of students supporting their school. Takes the snap, looks up, starts running, and gets stopped about part way as he's met by Deontay, spinning all the way down, then getting an assist from, it looked like, Cole Sellers and Michael Trujillo also in on that tackle. So it'll be third and about 15 for Victory Futures. And this is 4-down territory. Obviously, the clock is ticking down toward halftime, and you want to just try to get as many yards as you can, as many opportunities as you can. All it takes is you got to make one man miss. It's 8-man football, which almost ends up being like pinball at times. And
so cool.
It can be a run-and-gun shootout. But tonight, things a little bit more in control. Again, 2 first-year teams, according to my friend Bruce Wetton, the Herald Review media sports editor. I see Mark Spires out there from Herald Review out on the sideline. He's getting some footage as the crowd is getting noisy with the principal on the call.
I kind of like that he's doing that. All right.
Snap, and looking to his left the entire time, lofts it up in the air to no one. No receivers able to look in the neighborhood, and it will be 4th and 15. Will they kick or will they go?
I think, what do you do? They're on their side of the field, so they only
If I kick, there will be trouble, and if I go, there will be double.
All right.
Will I kick or will I go?
I read that might try and pull a trick play. I would do like a screen or maybe like a...
Screen would be a great play. I mean, it's kind of tough to do with 8-man, but there's definitely enough if you have the quality of it to be able to do.
Hook and ladder.
Oh, look at you, hook and ladder.
Yeah,
You're so 90s, John.
Oh, I am all 90s, baby.
So, wide receiver split to the left and right. They fake the pooch kick. The quarterback running, staying on his feet. And he will get enough for the first down.
Barely enough. Oh, my gosh.
Heartbreaking collapse in the defense by ALA.
Incredible.
A 4th and 15 converted by Victory Futures as they try to get a score here before the end of this first half. They're down 8-0. Berean Academy. Berean is who we're supposed to be watching. ALA, American Leadership Academy, the Guardians, lead 8-0.
Oh, but I'm telling you, this is another, they're in the division that's right below Berean, right?
Yeah, they're in Division 1 and Berean's in Division 3.
So the competition's a little bit not quite as stiff, and I think that we're going to see ALA really take advantage of size and strength of their student body.
Well, we sure hope so. And again, having the encouragement of the hometown fans here in a game that was originally going to be scheduled to be played in St. David as a home game. Instead, for ALA, ends up being here tonight because of the forfeit. Oh, trying to get up.
That was a great little move.
Well, number 12, Daniel Bowden was able to force the runner inside, which as a defensive back, that's what you want to do, thinking that your linebacker will be there to hit, but you do need
do you see that moon?
Oh, yeah, big harvest moon up right
there.
Yeah, big harvest moon on the horizon coming up.
Looks
over
like
the
it's
mules.
on fire. Yeah, I wish you could see how orange it is. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, very cool.
We got a second.
A little harvest moon coming up. Yep, 2nd down and 4, I would say, for Victory Futures as they are in the red zone.
I love that play. What a great play.
Running it to the outside and then being slammed down, tackled on his shoulder pads. So will be a big 1st down and goal for Victory Futures.
You're good.
I do apologize if I mispronounce anybody's name.
You're not getting in the way. You're good.
As the ball is spotted inside the 10, the ALA defense will have to make a stand.
Man, so I saw scissor motion. So they had the wide receiver coming in motion to the right side, and it created that man-to-man motion. So he was running in, and then they brought the running back in the opposite direction as the play started, and they handed it off going. So they created all this misdirection in the backfield. It was so fun to watch. That's a play that I would use more often.
Well, in the shotgun formation now, receiver going from the right to the left, and a handoff, and that is up the middle, straight in, but a flag on the play. Is it illegal motion? There was a runner in motion, and perhaps
that was the exact same play, but reverse.
Yes, coming up the side, up the near side instead of the far side.
Yeah.
So that is on the offense. It'll be backed up, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 13 on the 5-yard penalty.
Another thing about this football is that you see things that happen on the field that in normal football wouldn't, or in larger divisions would be considered a penalty, like when you pick up the referee's flag and hand it to them. I remember a kid getting in quite a bit of trouble for doing that. It was a 15-yard penalty, and it was devastating. He was a nice kid. He was like, "Here's your flag," and the guy's like, you don't do that. But, out here it's like, whatever, dude. That's my handkerchief, so.
Well, that handkerchief is picked up, and it is 1st and goal from the 12 for Victory Futures. So, ALA's defense, they've got a little more cushion. Ball snapped, handoff to the running back.
Same play.
And again, escaping that first line of defense, but the second wave, swarming, tackling, and in there, maybe a gain of 1. So that'll put the ball at the 11-yard line, 2nd down and goal. ALA leads 8-0 if you're just joining us. A fantastic showing by this ALA offense on their opening drive. Taking forever down the field, eating up a lot of clock. Boy, that first quarter ended up evaporating in front of us. Second quarter, seen a lot more laundry on the field, a lot more flags, a lot more penalties being called.
Yeah, well, we are seeing, so we did watch their scrimmage, and this is a much better team.
Day and night.
They're looking so much better.
Day and night, after seeing their scrimmage, 4 weeks ago?
Yep.
I think, give or take.
3 or 4 weeks ago, yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Yeah,
So
we're
you're
seeing a completely remodeled team.
The
and
defense.
The coaching staff, the coaching staff did a great job preparing them, especially for this game so far that we've seen. The snap ends up being a fake handoff, and he's going to find the edge, get to the corner, and spins into the end zone for 6.
Wow. What a cool little move right there.
Victory Futures Academy getting 6 points on an 11-yard run on 2nd and goal.
2-point conversion.
And they will most likely line up for 2 to tie this game as we head toward halftime.
One thing that I have noticed is they are a much better running team than a lot of the teams, Victory Futures. They're a much better running team than the normal team in this division. So like when Brain was in this division last year, they were throwing the ball all over the field. There was a lot of deep balls, a lot of medium to short range, or like medium range, and then a lot of like flats.
Yeah, they had that.
Oh, there we go.
Push line. Will they make the push? And it appears they keep their legs driving, and it's only going one way. Did they get stopped? Did they stop it? No, they didn't.
Gave it to them.
They crossed the plane. The ball crossed the plane, and it is crazy eights on the board of just before halftime here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. Victory Futures ties this game at 8 apiece. Thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. We'll talk about them a little bit more at halftime, and where we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to Logan Seeley, the injured Berean Academy stud, and talk about his season and see what's going on there, get some updates on the team. Having that forfeit tonight, we'll tell you more about that and how all that came into play as we have our halftime show here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. So glad you're joining us tonight. Jeff Davenport and John Berger, the award-winning Cool FM Sports, hanging out with you here on a Thursday night under the Thursday night lights.
They're on the wrong side of the field. Let's go.
Oh man, and this is Sierra Vista, beautiful evening in, late summer, early fall. This is the best time of year here.
Well, in Sierra Vista, it's always the best time.
Rest of the team a little bit confused on that.
Waving to Faith Deaver as she's walking there. She's one of the administrators at ALA, a friend of mine. The Deaver family runs deep in Cochise County. Many of them in law enforcement and first responders. We appreciate all of you, law enforcement, first responders. Leave some love in the live chat for those brave men and women.
Nice
The kickoff ends up going to about the 30. Scooped out of the air. One man to beat. Puts on the Jets. Does Chase Sellers. And he'll take it to the house.
Oh, my.
No flags. What a run by Sellers. Down that far sideline. Just when you think you're going to need to run your 2-minute offense, the offense doesn't even come on the field.
I mean, that kid is fast.
He put on the Jets.
There wasn't anybody, so it started off side by side, and he ended up 10 yards ahead.
Well, when you think about how he actually received the kickoff, he was running to get to it.
True.
So he was already at probably three-quarter
Forward
speed
momentum.
by the time it hit his breadbasket, and then he was off to the races, cutting through that one line, and now they will line up for two. They lead 14-8. Does ALA on that kickoff return for a touchdown as we are shortly before halftime here.
We're looking at special teams really being important right now.
Oh, without a doubt. Offensive touchdown, a special teams touchdown. All we need is a defensive touchdown for the trifecta, and ALA will put that together. Quarterback in shotgun, tight formation, flanked by two running backs. Fakes the handoff, tosses to the end zone. Beautiful play, caught by Cole Sellers. The brother gets it for the 2-point conversion, and ALA leads 16-8.
So that was a nice little fade pass. I love seeing that these young men and women here in Cochise County are really getting the hang of throwing a really nice looping fade that only the wide receiver can get. We saw a lot of that from Nash Moore this last week. He's really been picking up that touch throw.
They didn't have a lot of yards passing. It was mainly a ground and pound game. I talked to head coach Joe Thomas today about that running attack. Back-to-back weeks of Bueno High School scoring 49 points, putting up a lot of offense against Catalina Foothills. And, go ahead.
367 yards of rushing offense.
Well, and 200 plus from Michael Lujan, who is that 1-2 punch when up next to Andres Bonilla.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have a 1-2 punch in your backfield. I talked to both of them, and just a fantastic job by them on last Friday, and they're home tomorrow night, so Buena will be home at Sierra Vista, Buena High School, and they will be playing host to the Tucson High School Badgers.
Oh, yeah. So
the Guardians kick off here late in the second quarter. Again, there's no there's no clock here on
the world, boys.
anywhere, on the field. So it will be kickoff. Up 16-8 with question mark minutes and seconds left in this first half. But this first half has seen some great highlights by the American Leadership Academy, that not being one of them, as that ball goes out of bounds. And they will get the ball at the 35 or 40-yard line. Now I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't.
Got some love in the live chat for number 76, Wyatt Green. Always good to see him. He's out on the field right now. ALA looking for their first win of the season to get to 500 at 1-1.
I think that they're going to end the season with a winning record. They look really strong.
Well, if they can do that, I mean, that'll be incredible because of, first of all, their first year of existence.
Right.
But as I talked about with Logan Seeley, I think before we went live, I see a lot of similarity, or there could be a lot of similarities between ALA and Berean. Berean is a 3-year-old program in the Canyon Athletic Association. They ran the table in year 2. They are the state champions of Division 1. That enter ALA is where they land in the CAA, Canyon Athletic Association, Division 1.
All right, defense is ready.
So we'll see what the defense can do here late in this first half. Victory Futures down 16-8, being chased and bobbling, but making the catch and hanging on. Wow, what concentration by that wide receiver to stay focused on the ball as the footsteps were coming his way.
High velocity. I mean, he just threw a laser at him.
Yeah, it was definitely a laser beam.
Those are hard to be accurate with. You remember Brett Favre would do stuff like that, and John Elway would do that. They'd get outside of the pocket and then they would throw like a rocket, like with a rubber band motion. It was incredible.
About a 7-yard gain on that last throw.
Principal says 2nd and 3. I say 2nd and 4. We have a little bit better view. He's on the field level on the far right side from where we're located, and we're able to see up a little bit higher from the shotgun. Handoff to looked like the ball was bobbled there. Running into his own player, getting wrangled down, but not before they get enough yards for the first down. And a timeout called by Victory Futures Academy, making that drive down from Phoenix. Now, you might be saying, well, we're in Phoenix, actually on 63rd Avenue and Indian School Road. I did do the look there, and that is actually in Phoenix. That's not Glendale, Peoria, Scottsdale. Sure. It is literally Phoenix proper is where this team comes from.
Very cool.
Looks like a very nice school after seeing their website, and a lot of good things going on, a lot of interesting programs happening there, just like you see at ALA. Yeah. And having the opportunity to go to the American Leadership Academy on September 11th, as they did a very beautiful and moving 9/11 commemoration, bringing in first responders and bringing in the sheriff, bringing in the mayor of Sierra Vista, bringing in one of the city councilmen, Mark Rodriguez, who was active duty during the time of September 11th, 2001, and talked to Fire Marshal Deaver as well, and seeing him talk about his experience and what it was like explaining to kids who were not even born when September 11, 2001 happened. And it was a fascinating program to watch, and I'm so glad that ALA did that and invited us to be there, invited me to broadcast that for Cool FM. I know it got a ton of views. It was definitely worthy of that. And speaking of the mayor, Mayor Cleo McCaw, the Sierra Vista mayor, is on the field taking photos. He's got his big old camera lenses out there as he's getting he's wearing the blue right there on the right-hand side, turning around, going down to a knee. As we come back to action here, 1st and 10, ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. Almost a quarterback draw there, going up the middle, bouncing off of one player, trying to get around another. Good gain of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3, and they are into ALA territory, but I believe that is their 3rd and final timeout. We must be very close to the end of this first half.
I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of because
Roethlisberger. Bouncing off of people like that, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Like
so
a little Big Ben?
the thing about Roethlisberger was he was kind of slow, but you could not bring him down in the backfield.
Right.
The thing about this guy is he is a pretty good runner, so he kind of reminds me of the guys like Steve McNair a little bit, or like...
that McNair's a great comparison.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison.
Oh, look at him. There he goes
Finding
again.
a hole, and he's off to the races. Will they bring him down? They do. The defense comes through, makes the tackle at the 25-yard line. Tim Lee, a touchdown-saving tackle, and that could run out the clock because I don't believe, did they run out of timeouts? Or was that their final timeout? I don't think they have any timeouts. I thought they had 3 timeouts.
What's going on? Well, the referee is still standing there. So
yeah, the ref is over on that side, and he's checking his watch. I don't know what's going on. I thought they had their 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
They must not have. It must have been. It must have been ALA that called that first time out of the game.
Yeah, must have been.
So the head official coming back to the center of the field. ALA not even huddling up right now. They're just waiting. They're waiting for the team to come on the field.
Could be a referee timeout. Do they stop the clock for the chains in high school football like they do in college?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And even if they did, I mean, you would just stop it for 5 seconds. When the chains get set, boom, you're back to action.
Yep. Less than 3 seconds until halftime.
Okay, so ALA just needs to make a couple of tackles. They lead 16-8 just before halftime, and there are no more timeouts. I guarantee you at this point, Victory Futures has no more timeouts.
Okay, no wide receivers out there, but they've got the running back split out.
And they're going to run the quarterback up the middle, around the side, juking, jiving. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Big number 12 for Victory Futures. Takes it to the house, and Victory Futures is a 2-point conversion away from tying this game just before the half.
With the clock running out. Oh my gosh. A stiff arm, a spin. I mean, he was breaking tackles in the backfield. They had someone on him in the backfield.
I couldn't chase him down.
No.
So will the defense hold up, or will the tush push end up getting that 2-point conversion to tie this before the half? The push happens. Where's the ball? I don't think they got it.
Oh, wow.
They didn't. The defense held.
Looked like Chase Sellers was one of the bigger tacklers on that.
So Chase Sellers, number 5, coming out of that pile.
Incredible.
I think it took all 8 men on that defense to be able to make the stop on the 2-point conversion. And the Guardians still hang on to that 2-point lead, 16-14, as we're literally seconds away from halftime here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field under the Thursday night lights as the moon rising to our east.
Let's go all the way to the house right before halftime.
Man, what a beautiful evening. It couldn't be any better out here.
The principal on the public address just made an interesting point. He said, let's take it to the house on this kickoff, too. Just imagine if they were able to do that and add 6, 7, or 8 more points to their lead, their 2-point lead, as it sits. But I imagine you would just do a script kick of some sort. You wouldn't do a full kickoff. And you're definitely not going to kick off to the guy who ran it back to you.
I mean, I would do everything in my power to get him that ball, though.
Oh, sure. Yeah, just like do a couple of tosses to him or something.
Yeah, we used to have this really cool reverse play. So if they squib kicked it, it would come to me. I was the point man, and I would turn around, and we'd have both kick returners cross, and I would hand it off to one or the other.
Yeah.
And it went for a touchdown one time. Oh, gosh.
Oh, he's going a short kick, picked up at the 35. Running around the side, trying to find some space, not finding it, and being driven down by big numero nueve, big number 9, taking him down. I believe they are the Spartans of Victory Futures Academy. Looks like they says Spartans on the back of their jerseys. So we might just sit on it, I assume, do a victory formation. Call it a half.
Yep, referee.
He just called the half.
Yep.
There it is. It is halftime here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field as the two teams go into their respective locker rooms. But getting their first and second touchdowns of their existence, the ALA Guardians scoring on offense and on special teams. A great job by them. And I'll switch to this. I'll switch to this guy right here, and we'll do a little halftime show. I asked, let's see if Logan Seeley is anywhere in the neighborhood. Hopefully we'll get to talk to him here. Let me get this plugged in, and we'll see if we got some, just in case they play some music, might be safer to have it this way.
Absolutely.
And we'll see if we're coming through, if we got a little volume there. Looks like, oh, we do. And welcome again, everyone. If you want to just flip it here, I've got my gimbal if you want to use that. If you want to
Sure.
look up to the gimbal. Here, I've got this right here. You just snap that sucker in.
All right.
Oh, here, I'll get it. You got it? Yeah, exactly. And Logan, let's come over here and we'll sit down over here, bud. My goodness gracious. First of all, let's hear some first half thoughts of this one. Everyone, this is Logan Seeley from Berean Academy Eagles, defending CAA Division I state champs, but now defending in Division III. And you'll notice that, where's your swing go?
Oh, it's under my hoodie. It's
All right, we're going to see our cheer perform.
So I'll try to grab it. First half thoughts.
I mean, I think they look good. I think, like, I mean, obviously it plays them before the season. I think they've definitely made some huge steps. Obviously, like running ball, I mean, little miscues are going to kill you. But I think, obviously, you know, they've got a great coach and he's going to work on it in the second half.
We were talking about that actually during the broadcast when John and I were here for that scrimmage that you're talking about that happened 3 weeks ago. I want to say about 4 weeks, give or take. It was fascinating to watch the Berean Academy offense kind of pick up where they left off and defense run. This does not seem like something that's except for the season.
Yes, sir. I know, I mean, since week one, I mean, they took a little bit of a beating in week one, but, you know, they had a bye week last week. I'm sure their coaches were still intact. Just the basic.
All right, crowd, let's go and
that's what they need to
be
do.
quiet so we
Right,
can
and
watch.
I think they're really showing that tonight.
Here we go.
You're good.
Way to go. Let's hear it for our cheer. Things have athleticism, skill. Way to go, cheer. That was awesome.
So some of them are incoming freshmen, so they came in during the summer, and they're doing a work on doing something, and you know, school opened up, and that's how
Well, it was a good decision for them. I mean, everybody has to make that choice, and especially having that choice. What do we get?
Since we didn't get a chance to read off the roster,
Said that, said that audio's different. This,
We can do it this way. Let's put it in. We'll put it in selfie mode here. Is what we'll do. We're going to do selfie mode, so we can hear this and understand what's going on. Everybody, it's Logan Seeley from Berean Academy hanging out with me here tonight as we are at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. It is halftime here. Let me put this in my pocket so I don't drop it. There we go. It is the microphone going in there since it's not working at the moment, but we're glad that you are joining us here. Let me pop this out and give us a little bit of space on the. So that way it's not right up my nostrils. Why is this not working? I can't get it to work. That's okay. I'll hold it out right here. So, Logan, talking about this amazing, the amazing run that Berean had last year, what has it been like this year going up to that new division?
I mean, I think it's great. You know, last year I feel like we didn't have the competition as much as we needed, and so I think this year it's definitely been a little bit of a wake-up call. Honestly, I feel like we were sleeping in the beginning of the year, still kind of riding that high of winning the state. And so I think it's definitely been great to get some real competition and be able to play people that are bigger than us. And honestly, I still think we're a top team in that division.
Yeah. Well, and again, it maybe just be the difference between a couple of plays here or there that could have been the difference between winning and losing. But again, those are the things that you learn as you go through the growing pains. What has this senior year been like for you? Now, let's talk about, you know, the ups and downs of a football player's life. You've gotten banged up a couple of times and you're currently injured, but talk about what that ride has been like this season.
I mean, it's been great. I don't think I'd trade it to be anywhere else, honestly. The program's great, and Coach Hampton's always kind of been there since, you know, my sophomore year when I came in. And so, I mean, taking time to reflect on it is always probably one of my favorite things to do, because it was such a great decision to, like, be part of the Berean Eagles football team.
Well, and you're a huge part of the Berean Eagles football team. Now, talk to me about this season and talk to me about this last game a week ago. What happened there, and how many players ended up getting knocked around and are on injured reserve right now?
Yes, sir. So we had, I believe, 4 or 5 players go down.
Oh my goodness!
Within the first quarter.
Oh.
And so all those players were starters, and so it ultimately killed us. But it was great. It was a great learning experience, not only for like the people that were out, seeing the freshmen step up, but the freshmen definitely got some game experience and things like that. And that's always great to see. Like, as an upperclassman, you're always kind of cheering on your freshmen. So it was great to be able to watch them grow and make progress throughout the summer and using all the things we've taught them so far and apply it into a game.
It is 16-14 ALA over Victory Futures Academy out of Phoenix. It's Logan Seeley from Berean Academy, their team was supposed to be on this very field tonight. But because of a forfeit by, what was the name of the team?
Canyon State.
That's right,
Academy.
Canyon State Academy. They were they were not able to field a team, so they ended up having to forfeit this game. So Berean, that was originally scheduled to be on this field, left this field open. ALA was supposed to be playing this home game over in St. David tonight, but I heard from Mr. Jeff Baker, the athletic director, who's going to be sit over here, Mr. Jeff. Come on over here, man. Who let me know early this morning that this game would be happening here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. Jeff Baker, what is going on, man?
Oh no, this is great. I'm just enjoying our first home game in the history of ALA Sierra Vista.
With the first touchdown, I saw them take the ball and they gave somebody in the stands. I'm sure that'll go back to the school and be put in a case of some sort.
It's exciting, you know. We really have some wonderful kids, students, great set of parents, great teachers, and you know the numbers are just going to keep growing. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of this sports year.
Well,
let's stuff going on.
Let's talk about this team. How does it come together to build a team from scratch? This program did not exist. This football program did not exist a year ago. It's a brand new program. What does it take to put something like that together?
Really good coaches. Coaches that believe in their kids, coaches that believe in their future, and coaches that can motivate these kids. There were many practices where we first started, we had like 6 kids. You know, our numbers are growing and continue to grow, and because they believe in their coaches, they're working hard for the coaches. So it's amazing.
Talk to me about head coach John Krause and what he's done. We were just talking to Logan, who plays for Berean, and we were talking about the scrimmage just 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This ALA team looks like a completely different team out here than it did 4 weeks ago. How much of that is a credit to head coach John Krause?
Yeah, 100% to him, his coaches, and these kids who just don't quit. You know, they work hard every day. You know, he has mandatory study hall from 3:30 to 4:30 to make sure they stay eligible. And then they go to practice for 2 hours and work hard.
Well, and that is obviously showing today in this game, getting your first touchdown, looking for your first win here tonight. Up 16-14 at the half as they're going to be blasting through the paper over here. We'll show that here. Let's flip the camera around so you can see them blast through that paper. Let's see if they can. Do you think they'll make it through the paper? I don't know. That paper looked.
I think they're tough enough.
It looked pretty thick. Here they go. And, oh, no, I thought they were, I thought, oh, did they not make it through the paper? They didn't get through. Rejected by the paper. I hope that's not a sign for the second half. Now we go.
There you go.
ALA Guardians come back thundering onto the field. Keith Hampton Memorial Field here in Sierra Vista as they get ready for this second half of action where they lead 16-14. As they come back out on the field, we'll come back to here up top in Keith Hampton Memorial Field, talking to our good friend Jeff Baker, the athletic director over at ALA, Logan Seeley, the football star for Berean Academy. Now, there's been a lot of great camaraderie, Jeff, between Berean Academy and ALA. What is having a good partnership with another CAA school in your hometown? What is that like, and what are the positive aspects of that?
Well, the positive thing is that, they started before us, and, in a couple of years, they developed a very successful program, and our coaches and players can strive to do the same thing. I'm my lady over there, Mr. Shack's a good friend of mine. He's helped us a lot. We talk a lot, the process. So it's great, in the same town. Now we think we're going to be going to AIA soon, just so the travel's not so tough.
That Phoenix, the road to Phoenix is difficult, and I mean, you can talk to that firsthand, Logan. I mean, doing that for 2-3 years now. I mean, literally making that 3-hour plus drive to get to your nearest opponent. It is difficult. How much is that wear and tear on the team making that drive?
I mean, it's definitely tough. I mean, we're having to leave it at about 12 p.m. to get to games on time and have time to warm up. So it's definitely hard to be in a bus for almost 5 hours. I mean, that's always going to be tough. I think, I'm excited. Hopefully we can go AIA and knock some of that off like he's saying. Yeah. But, I mean, it definitely does take a toll.
And thinking about the AIA, if you were to do the 1A, I mean, you'd be playing against teams like St. David and Mogollon and Valley Union, teams like that. In that, if you're looking at 1A, I mean, is that what you would be looking at, or were you looking at possibly 2A, doing the Tombstone thing?
I think I
Tombstone, Bisbee, Benson, Wilcox.
I think I remember the 2A.
Boy, that would be so much fun. I'll tell you what, adding more mix. There's never a gimme game in the 2A. We love covering the 2A games. Yeah, how amazing why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, the way that the school is growing out there right now, I don't see that being that far-fetched. When thinking about that, Jeff, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, listen, we just opened, and, we got...
what is the student enrollment right now? Sitting around 800?
Yeah, 8-something. And high school is the smallest group, and that's going to grow year by year. As people learn more about the school and see that we offer competitive sports teams and good academics, I think it's going to. I suspect we'll be 2A next year for sure.
Wow, that is a bold prediction. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I got the scoop. I got it this time. Oh, that's amazing. Jeff, thanks so much for talking to us. Logan, let's talk to you real quick about your injury. What are we looking at? What kind of injury is it? And what is recovery time for it, buddy?
So last week I took a tough blow on the shoulder and it dislocated. So, obviously, like the best I can hope for is being able to come back and play next week. Obviously, with some limited plays, trying to keep my numbers up and obviously keep my looks up for my senior year, and ultimately bring it back for the team, right?
Well, that's what we hope the best for you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. And Jeff Baker from ALA Athletic Director as we head back to the second half. ALA in the lead, 16-14. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Always great talking to you. Jeff, we'll be in touch soon, buddy. Can't wait to talk to you. And we will do an athletic director's corner and a coach's corner coming up over there with ALA. But thank you so much to athletic director Jeff Baker. And
let's hear it for your Guardians.
Superstar athlete Logan Seeley.
Let's go, fellas. Hit somebody. Let's get it. Let's go.
As we're back to action, Victory Futures won the coin toss, deferred to the second half, and they will get the ball to start down 16-14. Kickoff goes to about the 20-yard line. No, rolls past the returner. He'll have to pick it up at about the 6-yard line.
Oh.
He'll have a long way to go. No, he's coming down. Makes it out to the 11, possibly the 12, and that is where Victory Futures will start their opening drive here in this second half. So glad you're joining us here at the lovely Keith Hampton Memorial Field under the Thursday night lights, brought to you by our incredible sponsors. Thank you so much to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our area since 1963. If you can leave some love in the live chat, that will activate the algorithm and let people know that we are back to action here, watching the ALA defense starting out this second half.
I can't believe it. If they went 2A.
Seriously, John, that was breaking news, man. Look what we got.
Yeah,
we got a scoop.
That's insane. That's real.
But how awesome would that? But they do have, like, if they end up getting more and more people coming to the school in over this off season, over the next year, they could easily have 1,000 kids, and that would be even bigger than I think Tombstone High School. So I mean, if you think, I guess that's total enrollment, not high school enrollment. So right. I mean, the high school could be bigger. Flags on the play, big hit coming up from the secondary. Deontay, my goodness. Deontay laying the thunder, but the play doesn't matter anyway. They're going to back it up 5 yards. And speaking of Marine Academy, I do see head coach Jalen Hampton down on in the stands as Logan Seeley went over to talk to his head coach. They're very tight. They're very good friends. They're friendly with each other. And I've known Logan's mom for many, many years. She does amazing things at the VFW, and she's just an incredible lady. And Logan is a fine young man, an outstanding student athlete, the kind of person that you want on your program, always hardworking. He embodies that blue-collar attitude that head coach Jalen Hampton has with his team.
I see him in the gym at 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes to my gym. That kid, like he's in the gym before he goes to school. I think that's really cool.
He's a serious student athlete in his senior year, and we're hoping he's able to get healed up from that separated shoulder and hopefully get back to playing in a couple weeks.
Ooh.
That snap goes over. Will it be a touchdown or a safety? Touchdown or a safety? It's a safety.
Ooh. Wow.
I see a big message here.
Oh, my. What kind of play was that?
Well, the snap went over the head.
I know. Look at that. Everybody sees.
The school will the school will hurt Tombstone. Oh, interesting. So you think, JP, you think that maybe some Tombstone students would head over to ALA? Okay, I see what you're saying, because there are some Sierra Vista people who take their kids, whose kids go to Tombstone High School. They are Yellow Jackets, and that 2 points gives them an 18-14 lead, and they'll have to do a free kickoff from the 20-yard line. It'll be outstanding field position for ALA as they're having an amazing home opener tonight here in Sierra Vista.
What a game.
The game that wasn't even supposed to be here. It's a very entertaining game, John.
I know. This is amazing. Now, we will see a deep kick on this one is what I'm expecting. So we did have a kick return for a touchdown. I have a feeling we might see another big kick return.
Yeah, well, the returners are standing at their own 45. That ball bumbles right into the hands of Deontay, making a cut, breaking a tackle, and getting pulled down almost where the kickoff happened at the 24-yard line. Amazing run back. Man's game, Deontay.
Ran right through that young man. Oh,
Guardians
geez.
with great field position to start their first possession here in the third quarter, leading by 4.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big kid, and he's just running through that first arm tackle, and you see him coming off the field right now. I mean, he's taller than his coach right there.
Yeah, and his coach is a big boy.
Size. Yeah,
his coaches are big boys for sure. So they'll line up at 1st and 10 with the ball at the 24-yard line. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know there's a lot of eyeballs in a lot of different places. I hear it's Thursday, so that means there's an NFL game playing somewhere.
Yeah.
So for those of you watching both games, give us a score update, if you will, of the NFL game in the live chat. That'll activate the algorithm there as well. I see that big long message there. I can't read it at the moment. Looks like, that's going to be offside. You made him jump, didn't you? Yes, you did.
I'm telling you.
At 5, first down and 5. Ball spotted inside the red zone. The SSVEC red zone. Thank you so much to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And I want Tombstone to continue to be competitive. I don't want Tombstone to lose any. We love, oh my gosh, I love Tombstone so much. Always love going there, being a part of their activities that they have. Quick toss to the receiver in motion. Number 5 bouncing to the outside. It is Chase Sellers with another touchdown. ALA. 6 more. Makes the score 24-14.
Incredible. He just kept bouncing it out until there wasn't anybody left.
There is a player down.
I do not know where he's at. Oh, okay.
Player down on the field. So everybody taking a knee, and the teams will return to their respective sidelines.
We'll see the other competitive football game in the other end zone right now. We'll zoom in on that.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, let's do a call here. Let's see if we can make a call. As it looks like they're heading from the south to the north. The snap comes. It's a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Decides to launch it deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. They had 3 receivers there. I'm not sure who was on offense or who was necessarily on defense, but they will line up again. As again, there is an injury on the field, so we're just taking a little time away from that.
And the score is 24-14.
And that is pending the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
After this play. I see some applause going on the field, and number 13 for Victory Futures gets up. Long toss ends up bouncing over there. So we'll come back to the field of action here with the Martin Luther King bypass in the background. There we go. There's our team. ALA just went up 24-14, leading by 10, looking to add to it on the 2-point conversion. I assume it'll be a 2-point conversion for them.
All right.
I mean,
looks like we are.
What an interesting night tonight.
Yeah, great watching this young team do what we thought could never be done after watching them a month ago. They have improved so greatly, and as the athletic director, Jeff Baker said, it is because of the coaches, the coaching staff, getting this team ready for a night like tonight. A home opener like no other, up by 10, 2-point conversion. Lee in the shotgun. Receiver split. Backs up. Lobs to the end zone. It is caught.
There we go again.
Another 2-point conversion for ALA. Gives them a 12-point lead. 26-14 here in the third.
Cochise County, these kids are learning how to throw a fade route really, really well.
That's something that the pros can't always do.
Oh man, college kids, I'm like, why are you not practicing that every third play? You should be doing either a timing route or or something where you're just working on boundary work as far as receivers. I mean, that's where you're going to make your bread and butter in the NFL. So if you want to get good at something, learn how to get in there with your your quarterback and your wide receiver and work on timing routes and, really quick routes. Man, if you want to beat those DBs, if you want to beat Jeff.
It should be easy to do nowadays, for sure.
No.
Maybe not back then, but definitely nowadays. Asbury will line up for their kickoff. It keeps kind of slanting a little bit. I'm not sure if it's the gimbal here not as tight as it needs to be, but that's all right. Glad you're joining us here this evening. We're having a good time. Jeff Davenport, John Berger. Thank you to our awesome sponsors like the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, proud to sponsor our local youth coverage. Stop by for Wacky Pack Wednesday, where kids' meals are only $2.49 with no limit. Right. Thank you so much to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management for the best pest control in Cochise County, serving all of Cochise County. You can trust Big Mike. For your residential needs or commercial needs, your satisfaction is guaranteed by veteran-owned and operated All Pro Pest Management. They are on the kickoff. ALA kicks it, it bounces, and gets past the returner again. Picked up at the 11. They will have a chance to return this one. Split straight up the middle. Getting a ton of yards now, cutting to the outside.
Oh, my
and
God.
Getting pushed out of bound by Deontay, almost taking it to the house, but not a game-saving, but a touchdown-saving tackle ends up getting Victory Futures in great territory, a great possession for them here as we tick down toward the end of the third quarter.
What an incredible! He had the afterburners going. For a second there, I thought he was going to go all the way, but he did get caught. Man, you got to wonder how many kids are that fast on each team.
Wow.
Hard to keep up with.
Like you said, they put the afterburners on, and it's tough to see. You
Yeah.
could say, wow, they sounded really fast because I didn't see them. So, Victory Futures Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, 63rd Avenue and Indian School Road, between Indian School and Thomas, actually, is where you'll find Victory Futures. Makes the toss right over the middle. Great play, great catch.
Nice tackle on the play.
But
Yeah.
big tackles, but not before they end up getting a big first down.
Yeah, good play for sure.
Head coach John Krause making sure that his team was ready for a day like this, a home opener like this. The home opener that was not even supposed to be here. It was supposed to be in St. David, but because of the forfeit by Canyon State, who was originally slotted to play Berean tonight on this field, it opened up the field of play for ALA to come on home. Snap, handoff, running inside, stopped. Beautiful tackle.
In the backfield too. Wow.
John Krause, number 52 on that play, making a great wrap up, great tackle. And that is a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
You know, there's a lot of passion about all the kids playing sports. You see kids over there playing football. You got these kids from the other team doing cartwheels. You got the little girls doing cheerleader stuff. I mean, everybody is kind of in sports, or at least really interested in the game tonight. So that's really cool.
Now it's amazing to see. Good to see the support of a local school here. Thought there might have been some illegal motion, but no flags on the play. The quarterback looks at dodge, dive, and he gets all the way out of bounds and is able to make it about 3rd and 8, I would say. 3rd and 7. 3rd and a long 7.
His lateral quickness is so good. He just keeps dodging those guys as they're coming in with, it looks like arm tackles, and he just gets his hips out of the way just
wrap
enough.
up. Definitely some things to work on for ALA in this game, but so far they're leading by 12 here in the third quarter as we're ticking down toward the end of the third quarter. It's 26-14, third and a long 7, if not 8 yards.
Let's go defense.
Number 9 bringing in the play.
Yeah, and you know that he's going to be the target. He'll be the focal point
Yeah.
one way or another,
Yeah, I'll bet
either on
he
this
is.
play or the 4th down play, because you know they will go for it. When you're down by 12, takes the snap, tosses it, intercepted!
Oh, wow.
Tim Lee going up the sideline, runs out of bounds, just shy of the 30-yard line. A pick for the ALA defense. Another turnover for Victory Futures.
I can't believe he came down with that. That ball looked like it was out of his reach, and then somehow he ended up with the ball.
Like you said, the speed of Tim Lee. Goodness gracious. On 3rd and long, a big turnover and a timeout called by Victory Futures here in the third quarter.
There's some guys that catch the ball that their arms just seem to reach a whole lot longer than what their bodies actually should be able to. I say that about like Tyreek Hill all the time. That guy's like 5'10", but I'm telling you, he just can reach. He has the ability to cover more space, and he has more reach. Like, he can catch at the very end of his catch radius, whereas a lot of people, you know, they can only catch so well at the end of their catch radius, like when you're catching off your shoe tops or any of that stuff. Randy Moss was always good at that.
Oh, goodness.
And of course, like Jerry Rice and Marvin Harrison. just incredible hands. They could catch
And Marvin
the ball.
Harrison Jr. This past weekend, who was a stud. Well, now
Dude.
ALA calls timeout. So back-to-back timeouts. Not sure why they're calling timeout other than just to give Tim Lee a breather after getting that pick, running up the sideline.
Yeah, it is a 12-point lead. I would not be using my timeouts if I was on either team, honestly. I mean,
I think he
enough.
he has an inhaler right now. So Tim Lee, one of the coaches, ended up running out an inhaler for him. So he's just filling up his lungs, getting a little extra air in there.
Scores 26-14 in the third quarter.
As the moon is rising high in our east, or to our east.
It was orange, and now it's nice and bright white.
Yeah. Beautiful evening here in Sierra Vista. It is 72 degrees, according to the iWatch. Might be a little bit cooler with the breeze coming down. Got the mayor sitting off to our left-hand side along the sideline, getting some great shots of this team making their home debut, the home opener.
Like he's fishing.
He's got that fishing look sitting there on that chair.
Yeah, that's a happy camper right there, man.
Without a doubt. Well, we're happy that he's the mayor of Sierra Vista.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. He has been so cool to us every time we go out to games. We're very blessed to have him.
He's a great friend of mine. I'm a little biased, so. Dropping back,
Whoa!
taking a deep pass in double coverage. And there will
Did he
be
get
a
it?
pass interference call. No, it bounced off the ground. He caught it off the ground, but that is a PI. It is a pass interference call. The flag will get an automatic first down.
Help your quarterback out.
And speaking of athletic directors, speaking of amazing folks, speaking of battle buddies, we got former head coach, athletic director over at Lehman Academy, my good friend Jared Young, coming up into the broadcast booth, if you want to call it that, with me and John. It's Jeff Davenport, John Berger.
How are you doing, Coach Hill?
It will be the broadcast.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I hope so. You see what we got right here?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wish we could get the power. There aren't enough power cables right to where we're at right now. But in the future,
That's all right. So after the pass interference penalty brings the ball all the way out to the 43-yard line for ALA. They lead by 12. Here in the third, under the center, the handoff goes to the tailback straight up ahead. Great hole by the offensive line and a gain of 8 yards. It'll make 2nd and 2. And this is the kind of offense you want to run right now. You're up by 12. Start running that clock out and get to that point where this third quarter will come to an end here very shortly. And again, Lee comes under center. Another handoff to the tailback. Flag on the play. Ball comes loose. Tailback recovers and not able to make anything happen. Tumbles, stumbles, but the play could be coming back anyway. If it was a false... No, they're saying it was an offside, so it was a free play for ALA.
good for them.
No, they're picking it up. Oh, they're picking it up. All righty. Looks like the Jets, Aaron Rodgers got 2 touchdowns, and the Jets get a home win on Thursday Night Football over the Patriots.
I think so.
We got a third
Oh, man.
and 7 coming up here.
See, I think you just have to pick the better quarterback in some cases. So
46
when it comes to the NFL, I think there's...
hasn't performed to what I've seen, what he's capable of so far.
Yeah. All right,
26-14. American Leadership Academy Guardians lead. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Shotgun formation.
And
Got him again!
that's got to be offside this time. I mean, they're not going to wave that flag off, right?
On the defense.
He's already
Yeah,
moving.
they're not even...
Brings up a 3rd and
They're not even letting the call happen. They're just walking it up. Whistle blows. Clock runs.
Yep.
Here we are in the third. It's going to be 3rd and short for ALA. Does that change the play that they were going to have?
High snap.
Toss out to the right-hand side to the first down and a little bit more because of Chase Sellers, number 5.
that's happened a couple times tonight.
Very
That was a good
fast.
game right
I
there.
mean,
First
one of
and
these
10.
kids,
Let's go,
holy
Guardians.
smokes, like real speed.
Jason lives, eats, and breathes football.
Oh my gosh.
Now, is it his brother or cousin that's Cole Sellers? Are they brothers or cousins? Okay. Because I know a lot of times, like, when you talk about certain families in St. David, they're cousins actually and not brothers, even though
sure.
they seem like they're I'm sure they are brothers, you know what I mean? I mean, they probably live like brothers and play like brothers, but they're technically cousins. So, fresh set of downs for ALA. Ball spotted at the 41 of Victory Futures. Tosses it up. Was he in bounds? He was in bounds. Wow. How did he make that catch and stay in bounds? Sellers, a gain of 9 on a toss that looked like it was going out of bounds on purpose.
Yeah, it's hard to see that sideline over there. Like, it could be, it's so close that when you're throwing those little fade routes to the outside or those out routes, it could just be so hair razor thin.
Well, this is exactly the kind of game that ALA was dreaming about, thinking over the course of this season, knowing that they would have a chance here at home to make an impact, make a statement to the home crowd. And the Guardians have 2nd and 2.
2 running backs in the backfield.
Oh no! Not again. That snap goes errant, and it is a turnover.
Oh man, they're gonna have to get him on those, like, recover the fumble drills. What are those called when you just toss the ball out and everybody's just, fumble drill? Man, I think that's where I've broken most of my fingers, is those fumble drills. I take it way too seriously.
Well, and that's perhaps why Tim Lee was not going after that ball, knowing that, hey, I'm the safety and the quarterback. I got to protect my hands and can't be doing stuff like that. But
it's called a business decision, my friend.
I wouldn't be too shocked about broken fingers and jaws.
Yeah, dude.
Hardcore on fumble drill.
I swear, man. if there's something to, like, be proud of, it's that I went so hardcore that they were like, this kid's just crazy. I got Hitter of the Week. That's the only award that I've ever gotten.
Hey.
I knocked a kid out.
Hey, well, you got the Hammer Award. That's good.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I should be proud of that anymore.
So down by 12, Victory Futures has the ball again here in the third quarter. We got to be inching our way toward the end of it. Snap to the quarterback and shotgun, and in his face, a massive sack.
Way to go. Who was that? That's LJ.
Very cool.
John Krause with the big sack, brought to you by the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty. Looking to buy or sell your home or land, you can trust the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description.
He had that weird, like, long reach. You ever see that highlight of Lawrence Taylor where he's coming around the end and he looks like he's got his arms out, and that's what he came out looking like. I love that.
Always great to hear John's 40-year-old references. We always enjoy those.
I have way too much football in my brain. I'm like, oh, do you remember that time that the Chiefs, when the Warren Moon had the greatest comeback against the Buffalo Bills? Or no, that was the Bills against, it was the Bills that had the comeback against. It was Frank Reich. Oh, man.
Against the Oilers, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be second down.
Oh, he's got it. He's
Palominas.
Oh my gosh, he's not going down.
But there is a flag on the play. What will that be? Will that be against Victory Futures? It is a false start, so back him up even more. It'll be second down at about 22, 23.
You know, the thing is like, if there's a penalty, you still like.
Thanks, sir. Love you, brother.
Like, I remember that kid that got hit in that previous play, and we were just like, oh man. But you know, even though they don't call, like, there's a whistle on the play, that still hurts.
Yes.
Like, you know, that still takes it out of you.
The play did not exist, but the pain does.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Well, great to see the camaraderie from Berean Academy here. Head coach Jalen Hampton overseeing with his family and his team here supporting ALA as
Football
they are
royalty.
on defense. They're up by 12, 26-14 here in the third. A sideline warning and a false start after a sack backs it up. About 2nd and 22. Crazy deuces. Deuces are wild.
Let's go defense.
It's all right, just let it go. Getting text messages. How dare people text me? Don't they know I'm being a broadcaster right now? I'm a sports broadcaster at this moment.
Okay, let's see if they get the good
From the
stuff.
shotgun, he's looking for number 9. No, runs out to the right-hand side. That's where the quarterback goes. That's big hold right there.
My.
2 flags on the play.
I'm going to guess it looked like a block in the back on that one.
Yeah, it was an illegal hold, illegal block, and that will be coming back. It will be second down and 32.
Grab that jersey and hold on.
I just feel so bad for those guys that have the 100-yard touchdown run. And it's like there's a hold on the play. Oh my gosh!
And it all comes back. And a timeout call that should be the second timeout for Victory Futures, Arizona Futures Academy out of Phoenix, Arizona.
You know what?
I'm surprised. Have we reached the end of the third quarter? I don't even know. I don't think we have, but maybe we have, and I just didn't realize it. Because we're at the point where it should have been the end of the third quarter for sure.
I mean, they really shouldn't be using timeouts like that if that isn't
if you're in the
case.
third, yeah, exactly. If you're in the
Holy
third, you
smokes.
shouldn't be using timeouts. But
Yeah.
Either way, we're in the third or fourth quarter, the second half.
Yeah.
And
It's only
ALA.
a 12-point game though.
ALA, we're in the red, white, and blue, sporting that tonight, and they have shown bright, leading 26-14.
The New York Jets.
What a great game.
Patriots 24-3 tonight on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, and just like Jared Young was saying, I picked the Jets.
Look at you.
Yeah,
The pigskin prognosticator, John Berger, picked the Thursday Night Football winner.
I usually.
So now it's time for everybody to tune in from Thursday Night Football to watch this Thursday Night Football.
Yeah,
We're here in the second
better
half.
game. 26-14 in the
much
third
closer.
quarter. Oh man, this has been a very enjoyable game. A lot of big plays, a lot of great defense. The tush push. We got a tush push stop, so
Yeah.
it's clearly not
Yeah.
the most unstoppable run
Exactly,
on all
yeah.
time.
No, that's a great point.
So we're kind of watching strategy being made on the field. We're watching what these kids can and can't do, and when they go back to the drawing board and when they look at the feed, the camera later, they'll see what they were good at and what they got to work on.
Now, film study is always... Film doesn't lie. And that was one thing I was told throughout high school and college. Sometimes I wish it did, though.
Yeah, right.
I wish the film did. That is another timeout. That's got to be their third.
That's not good.
I believe that is their third timeout. Again, there's no scoreboard here on the field. There is a score marker that's showing 26-14, but it is not an official clock at all. The clock is at 0:00 this whole time. So this is just timeout galore here happening.
Yeah. Well, there won't be any more timeouts after this, though. So
I wouldn't think so. I mean, ALA shouldn't call any because they just want to run this clock out, take the win, and go to 500 at 1-1.
I honestly, if I was throwing the ball, I really want to throw the ball to number 9. He's such a big kid.
That corn-fed Colossus will go a long way with that ball once he has it. He's tough to bring down, but ALA has found a way. To their credit,
I know.
the defense has found a way to bring down these bigger,
They're
possibly
quarterback.
faster players. I don't know if they're
man.
faster, but they're definitely, a few of them are certainly bigger, without a doubt. The snap, the handoff from the right-hand side, cutting back through the middle, all the way to the left-hand side, going for the tackle is Sellers,
Nice
makes it.
carry.
So,
Got about 20-something on the
yeah, it'll be
carry.
third down and 5 after second and 25. It'll be third and 5.
Oh, think about that. And you see that in the NFL when
That's the end of the third quarter.
there it goes finally.
My gosh,
Okay.
how long was that quarter?
I
That
know.
quarter took forever. But so we will take advantage of this break to thank our awesome sponsors. Thank you so much to Grasshopper Landscaping. If you want your lawn to look as good as this lawn does out on this field. Now, this is artificial turf here, but you can have artificial turf in your backyard like I do. I hired Grasshopper Landscaping to do the artificial turf in my backyard. I'm one of the very few people. Most people get grass for their dog. I got a dog for my grass. That is what Damon Trejo from Grasshopper Landscaping loves to remind me of. And you can trust Grasshopper. We did a before and after. We just finished doing the after video, and you could see the amazing work that they did at a Hereford resident's home. And you'll see the before and after comparisons. I got to get that video to Todd. That'll remind me to do that, so that can get produced. But thank you, Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Jennifer and the whole team over at Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista for vehicle titles, registration, identification, and so much more. You can trust the amazing folks. Anything the DMV can do, light, let there be light.
Wow.
The lights got turned on here on the backside, so we got some light here now on the backside. I can actually read my notes and perhaps see the screen. But anyway, thank you so much to Ginger's Title Services, driver's license, written road testing, so much more. You can find it all at the Pink Door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Look for the Pink Door on the west side of that complex, and you will find Ginger's Title Services. Again, anything the DMV does, they do, and they do it better, and you'll leave with a smile on your face.
I love Ginger's.
Back to action here. It's 3rd and 4 for Victory Futures Academy, down by 12 here as we start the fourth quarter. It is 26-14. ALA in the lead.
Oh!
Tackle, fumble, strip sack.
Oh!
Who gets it? The ball is rolling around. Waiting for the official confirmation. Who comes up with the ball? How on earth did Victory Futures hang on to that ball? But it will be 4th down and 11 on the play that got blown up by the ALA defense.
It was like he knew what the snap was going to be. That was incredible.
Well, they knew it was coming his way, or he knew it was coming his way, and was able to somehow get through the line, beat the block, and get in the backfield, causing a fumble, and the ball moving backwards. So it is 4th down, a huge 4th down play to start the fourth quarter tonight.
Well, they had that huge play on 2nd down to bring it from 25 down to 5. Wow, okay, shotgun formation. Going to the left side.
Taking the run. Gets a big pancake block.
Oh, my God.
Stays on his feet and gets enough
Did he get
for
it?
the first down.
Oh, that's right on the line. It's close. They might have to bring out the chain gang.
Well, it was a legal block that happened right in front of us. That block actually sprung the quarterback through that left side to be able to get what appears to be a first down. They might need to do a measurement to see. On 4th and 11, did he get 11 yards and the nose of a football?
Oh, man. Oh, they waved off a flag. So there was a flag.
So there was a
Waving it off.
So there was a flag on the block, and it was a legal block. Again, there was nothing illegal about it.
Yeah,
It was just the head was not on a swivel, and he came out of nowhere and got creamed. That happens. Hey, it happens to the best of us. That happened to me numerous times
too.
throughout my career.
That's football.
But then, I promise you, Noah, you'll have a chance to give it back.
Oh, yeah.
This game is far from over, my friend.
Oh,
You get your wits back about you, and he's already back out on the field, so.
the greatest of all time was that Steve Largent hit. So Steve Largent back in the 80s, right? He was this wide receiver, gets a catch over the middle, gets crushed by the Broncos. Okay, well,
It was enough for the first down. So the handoff goes around to the right-hand side, swarmed down and thrown down. I apologize. I thought Noah was back out on the field. He's actually on the trainer's table right now. That's why I looked and I didn't see him on the sideline. But he was further to the left, being attended to by a trainer, which is good, making sure he has his wits about him. After a big block like that, to light you up, got to make sure that your head is clear before you hit that field one more time. And this day and age, that concussion protocol coming into place, that is so important. That is things that we did not have when we played football, John.
Cobwebs, my friend. That's what they called them, cobwebs.
I'm seeing stars. I'm
Shake it off.
seeing planets. I'm seeing universes.
Oh, dude. I saw Paisley for like 5 seconds. It was awesome.
The run now to the left-hand side. Wow, big hole up the middle. Spinning around, finding some more room. Going around that far side. Staying on his feet and getting the touchdown. A 36-yard rushing touchdown for Victory Futures Academy. No flags.
What a drive, though. I mean, back and forth, penalty. We didn't know what was going to happen on
Actually,
that.
26-20 right now, pending the 2-point conversion. So they will go for 2 to cut the lead to 4, but if ALA can keep that lead at 6, I believe that is a comfortable lead. Again, knowing that this team is able to put a lot of yards together really, really quickly. Here we go, tush-push time for Victory Futures Academy. Will they be able to hold the tush-push like they did last time? No, he's running it around the side. He's got 2 people to beat and cannot. Cole Sellers making the tackle in the open field, and the score remains ALA 26, Victory Futures Academy 20.
That was, I like the play call, honestly.
Yes.
And the only thing that happened was that they went to the wrong side. So in a lot of cases, you're going up to the line of scrimmage without, so you go up to the line of scrimmage and you call what side you're going to, depending on what the defense gives you. And in that case, I think the defensive end or outside linebacker beat the tight end out on the block.
You think it would have gone to the wide side, too. It looked like they were going to the short side.
I would have gone, just like you're saying, I would have gone to the opposite side. Yeah. So he went up, lined up, called the play, and then just went the wrong direction, honestly. But, that's how you do it. So it's a 6-point game still.
Yeah, very close game here in the fourth quarter. Again, don't know how much time exactly is left, but I can see Tim Lee, quarterback for ALA, talking to the coaching staff about what they're going to do when they hit the field after this kickoff, barring a kickoff return for a touchdown, which we saw earlier in this game.
I think we're going to see a lot of running from here on out.
So you got to ground and pound, and you got to run that clock down. If they could put together a drive like they did on their opening drive, scoring the very first touchdown in ALA history, we will see the end of this game and ALA coming away with their very first win. Big boot up in the air, caught at the 21. Running up the middle, dodging, spinning, and being wrangled down right at the 40-yard line. So that is where ALA will start their drive. Hopefully a good running drive.
ALA takes over. First and 10.
And I believe Victory Futures Academy is out of timeouts.
Oh, I hope so.
I think they burned through their 3 in the third quarter. Which, again, if their defense is able to hold, and all it takes is an errant snap from the center to go over the head of the quarterback.
And we've seen that tonight.
Twice.
Yep.
2 turnovers by miscommunication on a bad snap.
Yep. Yeah, and the quarterback needs to get on the ball this next time. If it does happen again, he needs to dive on that ball. Instead of trying to pick it up or slide into it, he needs to get on it and curl it.
As he's under center, in an I formation, fullback, tailback, flanking.
Oh, my!
And a miscue on the handoff as big number 9 busts that play wide open.
Man, taking a shot like that ain't much fun.
No. Luckily, it did not cause a turnover.
I mean, we're seeing it from both sides. This isn't just ALA. This is both teams really putting it to each other.
Are they ever? My goodness. Guardians now in shotgun. Split receivers, split running backs behind him. Passing play, looking, running, deciding to hang on to it. Dodges up that sideline and gets the first down into Victory Futures territory, but goes out of bounds, which stops the clock.
Yeah. First down, and they're running the ball.
Yes. So the clock will start now. The clock is starting. I saw the official wave his arm So, clock moving here in the fourth, and so are the Guardians, ALA. At the Victory Futures 45-yard line, 1st and 10. They lead by 6, 26-20, here in the fourth quarter. We have seen an exciting game. We've seen history made as far as the very first scores that this school has in the history of their football program. Will we see the first victory tonight?
They look so confident and so tough tonight. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, I love this formation.
And a lot of flags on the play. Sellers pulls the ball out of the air, runs around the side. I believe it might be all for naught.
What a great one-handed grab out of the backfield. Oh, man.
But it was a false start.
That looked good.
False start, so they'll take 5 yards away. It'll be first down and 15 with the ball spotted at midfield at the 50-yard line. Sounds like somebody's cell phone feed is coming through the... Now they got the now they got the iTunes playing. They need to stop playing that. I don't want to get demonetized here.
It's a live version.
I'm going to keep talking. Yeah, it is. It was a live version of some AC/DC song. So I'm going to keep talking over the top of it and hope and pray that they're able to stop that from continuing, because you don't want to have music playing while your team is on the field on offense.
Well, as long as we keep talking, I'm pretty sure
we'll do our. I don't know. Sometimes that music will sneak into that to those bots who are listening right now. Receivers split. Backs split. Can we stop the music, please?
Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers outside.
You guys, you shouldn't be playing music when your team is offense is on the field.
Rolling to the right.
Coming, finding space. Staying in bounds.
Gosh, no!
Oh,
did he get it?
He got it back.
Oh, wow.
That's what you see with a young team. You see a lot of fumbles. Luckily, he fell back on it after losing it. Number 9 had it between his legs as he was on the ground.
Yeah, he's heartbroken, too.
Able to slip the ball back into his possession as he fell down, and they will call a first down. They will say, move the chains.
What an incredible play. I mean, so the unfortunate thing was the quarterback was doing something young quarterbacks do sometimes when they're running the ball, is they hold the ball like they're going to throw it, and they don't hold the ball close to their chest.
Kyler Murray is someone who does that. He runs with it just in his hand like he just ran rather than tucking it in. And most of the time, as a professional athlete, he is able to know when to tuck it at the right place and right time. Unfortunately, that's what you see here. So with a 6-point lead here in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 35-yard line, and it's going to be stopping the clock. Offside. Okay, so that'll make it 1st and 5. A lot of laundry during, for as penalty-free as the first quarter was, they're making up for it over the course of this game.
Yeah.
Your Guardians are advancing. They are on the 30-yard line.
It's unfortunate, but, it is, they're closing in on the end of the game, and some of these kids are looking kind of, they need some rest.
Almost a sideline warning from the head official as the coaching staff was out on the field, giving Tim Lee the call. Good to see you, Chris. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Chris Cooper, one of the most amazing Star Wars collectors in all of the Western United States, selling his entire collection. I don't know why he didn't sell it to me. I don't know why. But instead, he's got autographs and sports cards now, and that's what he's focusing on. And celebrity autographs. He even has a celebrity known as Jeff Davenport's autograph.
Whoa.
Wow, toss that ball right up in the air.
Whoa.
Next to Garth Brooks, that's where I hang. You are insane, Chris. I love you. I love you, man. He's the best.
About a 9-yard gain.
So on that play, quarterback takes the ball
and throws it like a mile up in the air. I think it almost hit Elon Musk's Tesla rocket.
It was a jump ball for that man. I was like, oh no, who's going to come down with that ball? But, it ended up in that running back's hands. So it worked out. Score is 26-20 in the fourth quarter.
And we are ticking down. The clock is running. It is 2nd down and a long 2 for ALA. They have manhandled this team tonight from Phoenix. The Victory Futures Academies, the screenplay.
Love it.
But not getting the blocks out front. That'll be a gain of maybe a quarter of a yard. So it'll still be 3rd down.
Inbounds, let the clock run.
3rd down and 1.
Clock running, which is a great sign. And when you only lead by 6, this could be, should they score, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown, this will be the go-ahead score that this team needs in order to secure this victory, their first victory in school history that you are watching live here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports as I try to get over the hiccups.
So this would be the time that I would use that tush-push fake bootleg that the other team used that last time, but I think this is where I would use that. And what you do is when you get up to the line of scrimmage, you tell your guy, okay, if I tap you on the left side, we're going to the right. If I tap you on the right side, we're going to the left. Okay, shotgun formation though. All right. Oh, high snap. Oh no.
Able to pull it down and gets around the side for the first down. Stay in bounds. He gets pushed out of. He gets pushed out of bounds. But a big first down, getting the ball to the 16-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for ALA, averting disaster for the second time on this drive. They will need to work on ball control
and letting
in practice.
Yeah. They'll have to. What do they do? So you oil down the football, and then if anybody during class slaps the ball out of your between classes, we used to do that. That was one that got us in trouble.
Why does every story end that way, John? That got me into trouble. That got us into trouble.
I got into a lot of trouble.
Drop set formation. Oh, twins to the left side. And that was a massive play by number 9 on first down. Taking Tim Lee down. Comes up a little limp.
Yeah, you don't want that kid.
Got hit on his backside. Blind side.
I mean, you do not want a kid that size landing on you when you're falling backwards. That's a hard land.
Yeah, loss of about 8 on the play. Second down.
All right, 2 running backs, shotgun formation, wide receiver to each side.
Looks like they're going to be coming at him.
Oh, no!
Blasting right through the middle.
Wow.
And it will be 3rd and Wichita City.
Yeah,
for ALA, and this 6-point lead is not enough at this moment.
Yeah, that's rough. What is she?
Ball control and then blocking. I don't know what they're going to do here. What kind of play do you call up, John, on 3rd and about 22?
Oh, so they're expecting a big pass. So I would absolutely do a screen. 100%. I would pull it. I would send 2 guys to the right side so it looked like a flood, and then I would drop a screen pass to the left side and let them run.
Thanks for the live chat comment there. Yeah, sad faces all. But can they turn it around? Good snap. Lobs it up in the air, wide open.
Oh my gosh.
And 22. Sellers makes the catch. Cole Sellers comes through with a massive catch.
Touchdown.
Incredible.
It is the go-ahead touchdown, and that should seal the victory for ALA. But a player down. I can't see who the player is that is down.
The quarterback.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, he's up.
It is. It is Tim Lee. He got hammered as he let go of that ball. But you know, it feels a little bit better when it is a reception for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. You get dropped on your back like that.
After a huge hit, getting hit on your back. So there he is coming off the field.
Your quarterback has to be the toughest guy on the team.
So what do you do now? Do you go for 2? Do you have a backup quarterback in place and ready to go?
I think in 8-man football, you can kind of pull out the wildcat quarterback and not feel too guilty about it.
One of the running backs easily could do that.
32-20, your ALA Guardians on that touchdown.
Yeah, 32-20, the 12-point lead. There's no such thing as a 12-point play in high school football. And so, no matter what happens here, ALA should secure the victory, barring any sort of insane chaos. We've got to be coming close to the end of this game. We are deep into the 4th quarter. ALA leads by 12, and they are lined up for the 2-point conversion as their quarterback, Tim Lee, is on the bench being talked to by the athletic trainer.
Way to go.
Fantastic touchdown pass to Cole Sellers to put this game away. And it looks like Chase Sellers is at the quarterback.
We got a lot of laundry on
That's
the
offside.
field. Looks like it was an offsides on the defense. That moves us a little closer to that goal.
Now they're wondering, should they do a tush push when you get the ball moved to the 1 yard line?
So what I'm seeing there is that they have a wildcat quarterback,
Coming up
or kind of like a pistol formation, and they've got a running back that lines up even further back off of that. So you can do a lot of fun plays with those. But yeah, you're looking at tush push now.
Tush push here. Sellers under center. They are going to drive it forward, and there's a flag on the play on the far side. No signal as to whether they went in, but it was offside again.
On the defense again.
Unfortunate. Wow.
So
Put it at the half-yard line.
I know.
And let's drive it in there and put this game away. For AL. Nope, they pick up the flag.
Off, so 2-point conversion.
No good.
Oh, no.
All right.
ALA Guardians up 32-20.
A 12-point lead for ALA. Thank you so much to Barnett's Towing and Propane. Sierra Vista Medical Group, dedicated to helping you live your healthiest life. Contact Sierra Vista Medical Group at svmedicalgroup.org. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services, Grasshopper Landscaping, the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, the Sierra Vista Sonic on the east side of Fry Boulevard, SSVEC, and Copper Queen Community Hospital. All of our sponsors you can see in the post description. We're grateful for each and every one of them. And if you would like to be a sponsor of the award-winning Cool FM sports coverage here on Cool FM's Facebook page, you need to send a DM to Todd Ryan, and he will get you the information on how you can do that. Perhaps you're a business owner that wants to give a little bit of love back to the team that you love, no matter where you are. We cover sports all across Cochise County, and you can know for sure that your dollars will be spent supporting the youth of our community by helping Cool FM bring these broadcasts to you.
So Jared Young, Coach Young, and I have a Saturday morning show, 9 a.m. on the field with Jared and John. And we do that. Jeff, would you like to come on to the show? Would we ever be able to wake you up in time to get you out there?
Wake me up
9 a.m.
I'm up at 5:30 every morning.
Are you?
So
You're incredible, man.
Leah's up at 4:30, so she's
Oh gosh, even
crazier
on the
than me,
weekends.
so usually, yeah.
So our show is at 9
So
on
how dare you assume
Saturday.
that I sleep in just because I work in radio, which is not a real job.
Oh, I've worked in radio. I know that's definitely not true. I slept under the desk enough to know that the uncomfortable floor is really where you live for the first couple of years of radio, unfortunately.
So ALA will kick off after getting the touchdown, but not the 2-point conversion. It is a 12-point lead for ALA. Again, we are deep in the fourth quarter. This clock will be ticking down, and it will be audible for Victory Futures Academy out of Phoenix. I believe that's Deontay doing the kickoff, number 14.
Big kid.
Sheriff Mark wanted to join us tonight as he is a coach at ALA. That will bounce into the hands. No, dropped right at the 21, picked up at the 22. And enough time for the ALA special teams to swarm that kickoff returner. But Sheriff Mark was out of town, flying back in tomorrow. He wanted to be here to support ALA, and so hopefully the next time that we cover an ALA game, we will actually have a coach from American Leadership Academy on the call with us, that being Sheriff Mark Downs.
Did you see him on TV?
That's what you got to do in football.
When?
Did you hear about this? Like, he was on Dr. Phil?
Oh, yeah.
Incredible,
Yeah, he told me
dude.
about that, yeah.
Oh, man. I hope everything
Yeah, Dr.
worked
Phil's
out.
podcast, you can find it on his Facebook page. Or, I'm sorry, YouTube, well, probably Facebook page and YouTube channel, the Dr. Phil YouTube channel. Sheriff Mark was interviewed.
Dude, Sheriff Mark's the most famous person I know.
Hey.
I mean, you
Hey,
are number
all right.
one, of
How dare
course.
you, shut up. No, that's fine. He's the only one that I will let anyone say that about.
He's the only guy I know that outvoted you this
Did he
time.
get over 1,000 comments from friends, being comments, DMs, text messages, phone calls on his birthday? No.
Definitely not.
I had over 1,000.
Wow.
And I did my best to reply to each and every one of them. Nice open field tackle.
You replied to me. That was awesome. I didn't know that you were at 1,000. Holy smokes, man.
Between the post by the mayor made a post. That was his most responded to post ever. He's the mayor of Sierra Vista, and the most responded to post ever is a post about me. My wife made a post that just went completely bonkers.
Shotgun formation, drop the ball.
Able to recover.
Nice move.
Finding some room and some space.
Man.
And he's off to the races. The afterburners are on. It will be a 69-yard touchdown run.
Oh, wow.
As he raced him all the way to the whistle and helps him up. That is sportsmanship.
Well, I mean, the guy did take a nap in the end zone, though.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, a well-deserved nap.
Yeah.
There is no flags. So
Yeah,
that brings it within 8.
The game is not out of reach yet.
I'm sorry, brings it within 6. It's 32-26, which means we could see an onside kick by Victory Futures. Holy guacamole, Batman. This fourth quarter cannot end soon enough.
32-26.
Oh, wow. 32-26 in the fourth quarter. We don't know what the time is left.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's got to be nearing very close to the end. I mean, we're well past the 9 o'clock hour here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. You were looking live at Keith Hampton Memorial Field here in Sierra Vista, Arizona, as Victory Futures Academy making a comeback, or trying to make a comeback with what little time is left in this game against the American Leadership Academy Guardians of Sierra Vista, who are looking for their first win as a football program here in their inaugural season. Their second game of existence. Can they hang on? Can they win this game? Hearing some screams from the field.
Yeah, but this is such a good game.
It is. In a shotgun. Toss lob up the middle, and it is to number 9, the number that has been devastating that defense all night long. But Victory Futures ends up bringing it within 4. We will see an onside kick because we're so late into this game, and a timeout called by ALA. And I think that's a good timeout. They want to talk about the onside kick. They want to talk about how to defend an onside kick. That might be something that they don't work on a lot, if at all.
If you're going to be doing it. Yeah,
and you got to have a discussion with your special teams coaches and making sure everyone understands. Get your hands team out there.
Yep.
And once they recover this kick, they should be able to get into victory formation. We've got to be so close to the end of this game. And again, thank goodness that they ended up getting a touchdown. 2-point conversion did not matter because there's no such thing as a 12-point play, but there is that 8-point play that brings victory within 4.
Oh, yeah. This is not out of reach at all. 1 touchdown, that's all it is. 6 points.
32-28.
According to inside source.
We've got a lot of students from other schools.
Ooh. So 107, it's just been announced, 107 left in the game. So if ALA gets this onside kick, recovers it, victory formation will end this game, and we will see the very first win in the history of the American Leadership Academy Guardians Sierra Vista program. Start activating the live chat. Let your friends know. Start tagging some folks. Let them know. We are going to see an onside kick that ALA needs to recover.
These new coaches, you can see that they're very passionate about this. They're very, like, it's good to see them taking it so seriously, you know? I mean, what an incredible evening.
Thank you for activating the live chat. Got a handful of more viewers here, and we want some more. As we hear the screams coming from that far sideline, they're trying to pump up their kickoff team as we get them in the frame as well. So 107 left to go. Should ALA recover this ball, it will be victory formation.
This is it. We need this ball.
The kick, the dive. ALA recovers. They will win this game.
Jumps on that ball.
Wow, most important play of the game.
A couple of
John Krause, number 52, hops on it.
we win this
It's not no fumbles. It is victory formation. This game should be over, I believe. Victory Futures. Their future is not bright. They are out of timeouts.
Yeah, not tonight.
But you need to leave some love for ALA. The Guardians, in victory formation, will finish this game in 107. There is the first knee. You are looking at history. You are a part of an incredible beginning. The genesis of the wins that will rack up for this team over the course of this CAA, Canyon Athletic Association Division I season, possibly going to AIA Division 2A, which we talked about at halftime. So here comes what should be the final snap of this game. Victory formation is intact. Number 5, Chase Sellers at quarterback.
victory formation.
Are we going to interview someone from the field
Last snap, I believe.
coming up after this?
Possibly.
All right.
And that will be the ball game. American Leadership Academy wins their very first game in school history tonight at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. The Thursday night lights shining bright here in Sierra Vista. A game that was improbable, that we didn't even expect to be calling. We're so glad to have been here to see it live, and we're so glad that you have tuned with us live, and we're grateful for all of our sponsors: Copper Queen Community Hospital, SSVEC, Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, All Pro Pest Management, the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services, the Sierra Vista Medical Group, and Barnett's Towing and Propane. It is the victory walk across the field to shake hands with the other team. Final score tonight at Keith Hampton Memorial Field: ALA 32, Victory Futures Academy 28. What a great game to watch with you. John, thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast tonight, helping out with everything that you do. We're so grateful for you, and we're grateful for Todd Ryan starting this channel, and most of all, we're grateful for you watching this broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Congratulations to the Guardians of American Leadership Academy getting their first official victory in the CAA Division I here tonight in Sierra Vista. Signing off from Keith Hampton Memorial Field, on behalf of John Berger, it's Jeff Davenport wishing you a wonderful evening, a great rest of your week. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live as more sports are covered tomorrow night right here. Have a great night, everybody.